Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Suplex Network here, coming back at you again for another video. And today we have got my pay-per-view event for the fantasy draft, fantasy booking feud I have got going with NLW. So if you haven't subscribed, which you probably have already, but go over to his channel, top link in the description. So we are both putting on a pay-per-view event with the rosters we picked in the previous episode of this fantasy booking, and you guys are gonna get to vote on whose match card is the best. So who has the best matches, the best stories going, and yeah, there will be a poll in the description for you to vote if you liked NLW's pay-per-view better or if you liked Suplex Network's pay-per-view better. So yeah, let's get going with my pay-per-view. So if you guys know me well, I am a huge ECW mark, so I have gone with the name for my pay-per-view to be Suplex Network One Night Stand. So this is going to be my one night stand pay-per-view event, because this is a one-off show. It's not stop motion, it's just a one-off, so it's one night stand, so it kind of makes sense. So let's begin with the first match of the card. We've got CM Punk taking on Edge in a one-on-one match. So the story behind this match goes is Edge, of course, not straight edge, and CM Punk is straight edge. So it's Edge versus straight edge in this match. So I'm telling the story as Edge is the heel, trying to get CM Punk to drink alcohol, trying to smoke, trying to do all that thing. He's trying to convince CM Punk that he is the wrong one and Edge's lifestyle is superior. So they have a nice match, nice locking up, just great wrestling by these two, doing the usual. I love watching Edge and CM Punk wrestle. Like, they have got some great technical ability in the ring, so I'm going to make them put that on display. You know, they're going to hit great moves. All their signature moves are going to be here, and CM Punk is going to be set up. He's going to be set up for a spear. Looks like Edge is going to spear him, but no, CM Punk hits him with a super kick, and Edge will roll out to the ring as CM Punk goes over to grab him back into the ring. Edge brings out the bottle of whiskey and splashes it right in CM Punk's face, which this allows CM Punk to be distracted enough to be hit by Edge's spear for a 1-2-3. Edge has won this match against CM Punk, solidifying Edge as a really prickish heel. Then we move on to my next match. It is a street fight between Triple H, the COO of the WWE on Suplex Network, versus Cesaro. Now this storyline goes, Cesaro is pissed that Triple H has been underutilizing him on the shows. He blames Triple H for not succeeding in WWE because he's got the talent, the ability, and Triple H just doesn't see it in him. So these two are having a street fight, and it's just an all-out brawl. They just go back and forth, exchanging big hit after big hit, but Triple H ultimately gets the upper hand with a low blow, kicking Cesaro right between the legs in the plums. That's gotta hurt, and he follows it up, pedigree. But Triple H ain't finished there. No, he's not. He goes out of the ring and gets his almighty sledgehammer. He's got bad intentions with that. He's lined Cesaro up with it, but Cesaro shows his pure strength, picks Triple H up for a massive spine buster, and now Cesaro looks for the sledgehammer, and he looks to use it against the man that made it famous. He goes to hit him with it, but no, from behind, Pete Dunne with a bar stool just clocks Cesaro over the head. What in the world have we just seen? Has Pete Dunne aligned himself with Triple H? Pete Dunne holds Cesaro up, ready for Triple H to smack that sledgehammer right in the face of Cesaro, which allows Triple H to get the victory over Cesaro, aligning Pete Dunne and Triple H together, as Pete Dunne is going to be a huge star. Then we move on to a tag team match on the card. It is Jericho taking on Tomas KO in a regular tag team match. Now this match is awesome. It is just filled with great spots, high tag team spots, but the finish is ultimately the best spot of the match. It's where Adam Cole has got Tommaso Ciampa up for a sidewalk slam, and out comes Jericho springboarding off the middle rope for a Lion's Soul, and that is how Jericho picks up the victory for this match. But the story comes after the match. Randy Orton is checking on his tag team partner Ciampa, but Ciampa just loses his mind, and he just goes after Randy Orton and hits his fairy tale ending, leaving Randy Orton in the dust. And this match is really to put over Tommaso Ciampa as a real sadistic, twisted badass. And then the next match is probably the most fun match on the card. It is a 5-man ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, this is just such a fast-paced, fun match. There's going to be high spots galore of this. There's going to be so many flips, so many kicks, twists, and you name it. But let's just go over a few of the main spots. We've got Evan Bourne doing a shooting star press off the top of a ladder, through a ladder to Neville, and then inside the ring we got Ricochet jumping from a ladder to the top rope and then doing a corkscrew 180 flippy dippy doo-dah thing to Rey Mysterio in the middle of the ring. And in the next spot, Ricochet is tied up in a tree of woe on the top of a ladder, and Andrade on top of a smaller ladder delivers those double knees that he made famous, and that is ultimately enough for Andrade to climb the ladder and be the Intercontinental Champion. And yes, Andrade is going to be a heel, and he's going to be running the mid-card on Suplex Network. And then up next on the show, we've got the two dark characters, Alistair Black taking on the dead man, the Undertaker. And now this is a match for the ages. The two stared down and they got a lot to prove against each other. Undertaker just doesn't want to go down. Alistair Black's kicking him by the legs, trying to get him down, but he can't. And Undertaker goes for a choke slam, which has no answer, because Alistair Black gets the better, gets out of it, and hits a high knee. Everything Undertaker tries, Alistair Black has got his number. Alistair Black has studied the Undertaker. Undertaker goes for an old school. He gets out of it. Undertaker goes for snake eyes. He gets out of it and hits a drop kick. And then Undertaker goes for his finishing move, the tombstone pile driver. But Alistair Black gets out of it and hits a black mass for the 1, 2, 3. Alistair Black has knocked off the Undertaker. People cannot believe what they have just seen. And Undertaker bows down and shakes Alistair Black's hand as a passing of the torch. It is main event time, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles defending the WWE Championship against Jeff Hardy. Now, this is a match everybody's been wanting to see over on Suplex Network. AJ Styles, the badass, and everybody in the audience is firmly behind Jeff Hardy in this match. They have an ultimate wrestling match. AJ Styles just shows his in-ring ability, and he gets the better of Jeff Hardy early. They have a back and forth matchup, elbows flying, kicks, mule kicks, this, that, and whatever. Just Jeff Hardy just getting beaten down by AJ Styles until AJ goes for the style and DDT. Jeff Hardy sees it coming, puts him down in the tree of woe. Jeff Hardy comes in with that drop kick in the corner, which sets up Jeff Hardy to hit his Swanton Bomb. Swanton Bomb for the win. Jeff Hardy is the new WWE Champion, and the fans erupt. Everybody's on their feet. Children are crying. Fireworks are going off. Jeff Hardy has finally climbed the top of the mountain yet again in his career, and this is going to go down in history as one of the best matches in the history of history. So guys, that is my fantasy pay-per-view. Be sure to go to NLW's channel and check out his fantasy pay-per-view, and then go in the description and vote in the poll whose fantasy pay-per-view you thought was better, mine or NLW. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to tune in next time, because I'm coming back with some sick content. This is Suplex Network, signing out.